Welcome in to this edition of PDL Weekly. My name's Nicholas Murray. Very pleased to be joined by PDL Senior Director Ryan Brooks. And Ryan, some very impressive performances over the past week, including three teams remaining perfect on the season. Of FC London beating the Chicago Inferno, Thunder Bay Chill beating the Des Moines Menace, and the Austin Aztex taking a nice win against Oklahoma City FC to go top of the Mid-South Division on its own, 4 wins out of 4. What else stood out to you over the course of this past weekend and past week's action?
Yeah, we talked about last week the Austin Aztex, and they obviously had an impressive win over Oklahoma. And then obviously Thunder Bay beating Des Moines Menace, who Des Moines Menace obviously made it pretty far into the Open Cup. That 2-0 victory for Thunder Bay was really stood out for me.
Very good performance indeed, and a really good performance, really nice rally back for London against the Chicago Inferno to hold on to their 3-0 record. Couple of other performances that jumped out at me. Last night, Wednesday night, Ocean City goes into Jersey Express, takes a 3-1 victory. Very nice win for them. And then we also looking out west, the Fresno Fuego moving to the top of the Southwest Division with including a 2-0 victory against the Ventura County Fusion. Fresno missed out on the playoffs last year. They're really reasserting themselves well early this season.
Yeah, I mean going against the Ventura team is a top quality side. So having a good result for them was quite impressive. Yesterday's game for the Jersey Express and Ocean City, obviously two top teams in that division, along with Reading, and there's obviously a couple others like Long Island and Baltimore that are keeping up. So that division is going to be also very close.
You can check out highlights of that Ocean City Jersey game on the PDL Facebook page and also on our Twitter feed. We posted those earlier this morning. Definitely worth checking out. We also had some really good individual performances this week, highlighted by Real Colorado's Oliver Gore. I mean, 4 goals again. And this is back-to-back weeks. Right. We've had 4-goal games by the PDL Player of the Week. And that was really vital because, I mean, they only just edged past the St. Louis Lions on Sunday with a 4-3 win.
Yeah, I mean, St. Louis went up 3-0, and then Oliver decides that he's going to score 4 goals, and they ended up winning 4-3. So a great performance for him, and obviously a great win for them. They went back-to-back games, Real Colorado and St. Louis, so it was a tough schedule for them.
Lions took a point out of that game on Saturday, which I'm sure they'll be pleased with coming back home. Another really good performance over the weekend, David Mevers for the Portland Timbers U23s, back-to-back shutouts, as the Timbers remained undefeated until last night when they lost their first game of the season. And then there's Tyler Blackwood of Orlando City U23. Had a hat-trick over the weekend, got 6 goals in the season, and I know he's a player that you've been impressed with seeing up close.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen Tyler play, I think, around 4 times this season, and he's a big athletic striker. Good touch on the ball, likes to get in behind. He's really got a nose for the goal, and he's obviously got 6 goals in the season, and he's quite the player.
Now we've got some interesting games coming up this weekend, including big game tonight between FC London and the River City Rovers. River City sitting right behind London, and now the Michigan Bucks in the Great Lakes Division. What are you hoping to see out of that as north of the border?
I mean, that's going to be an exciting game. River City is playing quite well right now. It should be interesting because obviously FC London is top of their division. And you have Michigan Bucks that's on their heels. But I think that River City is really excelling right now. So it will be a tough match for them.
Some players missing from that trip north of the border. They got a tough trip with going to play KW United and Toronto FC. Elsewhere, we do have some other interesting games, especially out west. We always look at these games as the highlight in the Northwest Division, but we have the Portland Timbers U23s and the Sounders FC U23s playing this Sunday afternoon. Sounders FC U23s got off to a really slow start, but now they've won 3 games in a row. They could really close the gap on the Timbers if they can take victory at 2 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, that's the local derby that they have, which is obviously a great matchup. I'm sure that a lot of the players are pretty familiar with one another, playing against each other in college and obviously, with their youth teams. So it will be a nice matchup, and I really look forward to seeing the highlights of that game.
Well, you can get previews and game reports from all of the action this weekend in the PDL through the league's website, and you can also get updates on all of the scores and all of the results on Twitter at USLPDL. We hope you make it out to the games this weekend. We hope you enjoy the action, and we hope you join us this time next week for another edition of PDL Weekly. For Ryan, my name's Nicholas. Thanks for joining us.